Good evening. You're welcome for that walkout song. You'll be singing it the rest of the night. I used it during my campaign, so it brings back all the emotions, and again, you'll have it in your head the rest of the night. Let me be the first to say how honored and humble I am to be elected as the next president of the Alabama League of Municipalities. I'm so sorry I had to miss this special occasion, but I'm back home with my daughter Abby and her husband Steve celebrating the birth of my first grandbaby. Her name is Avery, and we are so excited to welcome her to our family. 5 years ago, I could never have imagined being given this honor to lead the ALM. In 2020, I took an absolute leap of faith and ran for the mayor of the city of Fairhope. Some of you know my story, and because we're amongst friends, I'll share it openly. Most of you know the challenge of working in government, being an elected official, or loving someone who is. I started working for the city of Fairhope in 2000 and stayed until I was terminated in February of 2017. A new mayor was elected in August of 2016, and let's just say she did not like me. And in this business, sometimes that's all it takes. Living and serving in a small town can be incredibly hard when that happens. No one knows the full story. Social media fills in the blanks. To say I was devastated is an understatement. Fairhope was my life and still is. I had worked hard, I had sacrificed, and I had served the city well. I'd always thought about running for mayor one day, but doubted whether I could truly lead where the buck stopped with me. Then in May 2020, after counsel from mentors, the support of my employer, and yes, therapy, something I had never done, I made the decision to run. I remember crying through my first therapy session. I told my therapist I must be crazy to want to jump back into something that had caused me so much pain. She looked at me and said something that stuck. Every decision has a consequence. You can sit back and do nothing and watch your home stay in turmoil, or you can do something about it. So I put my faith in God and His plan for me. I ran and I won. Now I can look back and say with confidence, the person who let me go actually gave me the push I needed, and I wouldn't change a thing. I know a lot of people talk about the faith in politics, but for me, it's not just talk. Prayer and God are how I survive each day. I'm sure many of you feel the same. It can be lonely at the top, and I'm so grateful to have Him to lean on. I also want to take a moment to thank Mayor Mark Saliba, a true servant leader. We joke when he leads a prayer, he sounds like he's missed his calling to be a preacher. His heart, his faith, his leadership have made us all better people and have made the Alabama League of Municipalities a better organization. Mayor Saliba, thank you for your service this past year. I'm a better servant, and this organization is better because of you. Thank you also to your wife, Angie, for always being so gracious and willing to share you with all of us. My first ALM meeting was in 2000 when I attended with former Mayor Jim Nix. He introduced me to the League, to Perry Rockmore, and to the resources of this incredible organization offers. Later, Mayor Tim Kent allowed me to travel to more meetings, and that's when I truly saw the League's value, from training to advocacy to support for municipal officials of every kind. Under Greg's leadership, the League continues to grow and innovate. The Live Locally Alabama campaign is just one example of how ALM helps us serve our communities better. Greg, Kayla, Lori, Barry, Richard, Rob, and Baker, thank you for your dedication to serving local government. You help us make a difference in our communities every single day. And let's not forget the team behind the scenes, the ones that make the magic happen every day. We all have these folks in our at home too, and the League is no different. To everyone who serves this League with heart, professionalism, and tireless support, thank you. A huge thank you also goes out to the city staff, spouses, and families who stand behind us and beside us. It's not easy being the support system for public servants, but we couldn't do it without you, and you deserve so much appreciation and more. Looking ahead to the 2026 legislative session, I don't know if it can get more challenging than 2025, but it will be election season. We'll elect a new governor and many new legislators, and I expect gambling will be front and center during the campaigns. But what remains the same is the constant challenge we face, the erosion of municipal power and revenues. We're asked to provide more services, from trails to pickleball courts to utility infrastructure, with fewer resources. We must vet our state candidates the same way the public does during elections. We must ensure the people we send to Montgomery respect local government, the government closest to the people. We have to present a united front, all 465 of us, from the biggest city to the smallest town. We have big issues to tackle like SSUT, and we need each other to do it. I'm committed to working with every one of you to ensure the Alabama League of Municipalities continues to be one of the most powerful voices in Montgomery, if not the most powerful. Before I close, I want to thank my Fairhope and Baldwin County family and my family for always being my biggest cheerleaders. I also want to give a special thank you to Mayor Ralph Helmick from Foley. Him and his wife, Jo, were my cheerleaders from the beginning. They were here when I decided to run for mayor, and they're here tonight, and just want to tell them how much I appreciate them. I also look forward to working closely with our new vice president, and I can't wait to see the great things we'll do together and with the rest of the elected officials in this organization. As vice president, I've had some unforgettable moments. I've eaten really well, traveled, taken a bus ride to the Alabama with a bunch of mayors, trick-or-treated in costume, and met the most incredible people. And I know there's more fun and purpose ahead. So in the words of Dr. Kathy Randall, who spoke at our Women in Government luncheon, I will be ready for whatever comes my way, be excellent because that's what's expected, be loved because we all deserve grace and kindness, and be grateful for this incredible opportunity. Thank you again, Greg, Mayor Sullivan, my colleagues, and all of you for this great honor. So now, let's get to work together.